Holy cow, guys. Look at this.
I don't have an extra bed, but you know what? We have
Oh, guys, bummer. 2 inches short. So all I have to do probably, honestly, all I have to do then is probably just dangle it down, right over top here, and then just have like some tape or something holding it up. But holy cow, guys, that'll fit perfectly. I'm so excited. It doesn't look like it's all fabric or writing, so I could probably, yeah. I could also lift up this, because this does lift up here, this. Or no, it doesn't. I can't remember. I remember I moved it up a little bit. Yeah, one time accidentally last time I was cleaning. So yeah, anyhow, that'll freaking work great, guys. Holy cow, so great. Then I got 3 different flags, so gonna have 2 different ones hanging here, then have the red, white, and blue. Maybe search for like some magnets or like some globes yet. But yeah, guys, that fits perfectly. I'll take up the whole thing. Alright guys, so here's another one. 35 inches goes up to about where these hearts are. And obviously from the left hand side, looking up, obviously, looking in the mirror, that is where, you know, the furthest over that you can see. So, obviously, 35, I mean, I would have to move the heart. But maybe not actually, because I'll have to look and see where the writing was on that again and refresh myself. But yeah, it looks like I would just have to move maybe the heart over a little bit. Oh, but I already have the hearts pretty much stationary there. But I can always get that white paint because, again, the silly rule, right? Where you want to make people feel like they're at home, but you can't have any marks, right? So you can't even have stickies and you can't have thumbtacks, right? Okay, so how are people supposed to feel like they're at home, right? I thought that was the purpose, right? Yes, be respectful, right? Yes, because whenever you start to do that, then you start to get into the realm of, I just want money, right? But anyhow, not quite to that extreme. And that's not really an extreme. That is a genuine feeling that a lot of people feel. But whenever you take away like a core value and belief, or not even a core value and belief, but just a core, like, not even like a social norm. I don't know what to call it, but you guys get the point. Whenever you start to take away that, those are like, kind of like I said before with math, right? Like where in exams are like 85% of the score, or 80 exams are like 85%. Well, for example, that one thing can feel like the exam, right, for somebody, right? So yeah, but anyhow, right, like I said, you know, we'll just deal with, or I'll have to deal with, obviously, $2,000 less, but that's okay. Um, not getting that back. But anyhow, and I don't even know if it would go back to me anyhow, because my gram actually signed. Well, it probably could, but anyhow, regardless, guys, like I said, I'm not greedy, right? Like I'd put that people in their places, right? With how dare they be so selfish, right? And if you want to do that and remind him that he was just as selfish and as worthless as your attitude right now, then don't do it to Charlie Kirk. Anyhow, yes, so, yeah. Like I said, we'll try to work around that, but I'll go do some more measurements again and get the measurements vertical. So here we go. Alright guys, we are officially up to 70, and look at this. Who in the heck has 70-inch doors, guys? Whoa, come on. Hang on, guys. Alright guys, as you guys can see, this would literally be the whole thing, and then even some more, because obviously this is not complete, like it's at an angle, right? So, I mean, it would be very, very close. It would be within 2 inches, guys, but holy cow, that is insane, guys. That would literally cover the whole entire bed. You know, maybe I should consider it, and then have like the wreath here, right? And then I can still use some of that stuff from last year, even though it's not specific to 250, it's still patriotic. So, over to the hearts. I mean, guys, I really like that so far, you know, and then move the heart wreath over enough. Oh my god. Yeah, let me actually do just a tad more looking, and then we'll look in front of the mirror and all of that and really get a good feeling for it. So here we go. Alright guys, so 70 is right here at the edge, so 71 goes up to here, and I definitely know you can see this strand looking at it. So now let's do 43 going from the roof to down, and then we'll see where I'll have to maybe incorporate this wreath, right, with the red, white, and blue. So here we go. Alright guys, results are in. It goes the whole way down to this cluster here, which means that there'd be no way that I could, you know, get it in, or get the wreath then to hang. I think maybe my best bet is just to see how far it is, you know, again over, and then see like how far down I'll want to go, and then put in those dimensions and see where that gets me. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back on with you guys. Alright guys, so that number again, as you guys can see, this is officially just a little bit up and past, right, the heart. So let's just say 45 in width. And then give me 1 second to do the up and down for the, width. And then this, no, that would be the length. Well, length and width are the same, right? Because length, and it's also from one end to the other end, and it's also along the bottom. Yeah. Well, no, actually what that means in this case is the height would be like here to here. But I mean, it's what, maybe 1/8 of an inch, yeah. So length and width is the same in this case. Let's figure out for the length. Yes, the length. Anyhow, let's do it. Alright guys, so this is about 24 inches, 25. Why don't I just make it a 25 by 30? Yeah, I think that's good, 25 by 30. So anyhow, or 25 by 50. So let's go try to find some 25 by 50s. Alright guys, so I officially looked a little bit more, and honestly, there is no 250, or I'm sorry, 25 by 50, it doesn't come up. I'll show you guys that here in a second. So I decided I would get this. I really like the eagle obviously holding the cross. I think that's really, really good. So we'll officially go ahead and get that, and then what we'll do then after that is we'll get like some kind of like a skinny like banner. So, and then that should pretty much be it. So I'll show you guys my cart right now. I got 3 of those, or I'm sorry, only 2 of those. That's okay. And then that tea towel. Here we go. Let's get the rest, guys. Alright guys, so I officially found it. This will be the remaining thing that'll be on the side. Obviously over here, I'm going to look and see if I can change this, because I really like this one a lot, just because there's the star, right? There's obviously the Liberty Bell, right? Fireworks, Declaration of Independence, and obviously the eagles. You guys know I love eagles, right? They are very cute and adorable, very beautiful birds indeed. And obviously very just awe-inspiring birds, right? Just watching them, right, go down, pick out these birds, right? It takes 20 minutes to get up, it seems like sometimes. So.
Now, what else are you ordering?
A whole bunch of good stuff, Momo. A whole bunch of good stuff. Alright guys, so following the Graham interruption, yes, I obviously love eagles, right? Very beautiful birds. Very beautiful indeed. Anyhow, so yes, I obviously decided to get this one instead, just because I have the eagle, right, all wrapped up. And then, well, they forgot Hawaii. Or maybe that's Hawaii, I don't know. Anyhow, guys, then obviously this banner will be right beside it. Hand towel for my vanity. Obviously, 2 sticks, right, for in front. And then, obviously 3 strings of lights. 5 strings of lights, guys. Holy cow, that is freaking awesome, guys. Oh my god. Let me see how much money all this is. Only 68 bucks, guys. Holy cow, that's amazing. So yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. And then, like I said, later on today here, I do have to pay my credit card bill, so I'll have to put all that money into the bank too. But thankfully, me taking it back early, remember how I told you guys it's like a $300 cut? So I'm gonna have to actually look and see how much it is, but I'm still gonna have all that money left over, and then all that 400 or 500 some that's in my room right now that I didn't use in Florida. So, oh, super lush life. We're gonna get it, guys. Anyhow, here we go. Alright guys, here are the projected times. So obviously tomorrow the lights are coming. And then, what's today? Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday the flag will be here. On my Gram's birthday, obviously the 2 mini flags will be here. And who knows, maybe they might get these in at the same time. But anyhow, so we got about another week yet of waiting for all the big stuff. And then obviously that hand towel can obviously be done on its own time. So anyhow guys, I'll officially place this order and then I'll check my Discover and see how much my bill is. And then, yeah, here we go. Place the order. There it is. It went through. Oh my god, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl List here. So as you guys can officially see, I just started my headphones for my run later on today. Very happy and excited to get a half marathon, guys. Oh my god. Half marathon month, even with pretty much a whole entire month on vacation. Holy cow, guys, that is so fun. So I also want to come on and share, obviously this is pretty self-explanatory, but obviously that that talk, right, where I had tried to understand, right, that also goes off, you know, you get to see and hear that stuff and even talk about that stuff, you know, and whenever you go about it the right way, right? And when everybody has that life, so whenever you engage in that life, it's also the right way, right? Like I had said, right? Like you're not searching for love with it because you know that's not what you're doing and you know that it's impossible, right? So yes, so obviously, you know, it's really rewarding then, right? Because out of all the people, right, that could have been there, right, and all the ways that the conversations could have went, right, like out of all of that, it just perfectly aligns where you get to, you know, get to talk, right? And you don't have a person who is like, well, this is really weird to talk about. Let's not talk about this right now, right? Obviously, you know that's, you don't know the exact number of people at the beach, right? Who would be like that, like the street interviews, right? Where, you know, it's every, you know, couple people maybe will try to engage with him, right? But others, you can tell they're very uncomfortable and they're just like, nah, let's not talk about this, right? So yeah, so I kind of thought that was kind of crazy that you kind of get to be like mixed in and like you don't even have to like search, right? It just comes to you, right? Do you know what I'm saying, kind of thing? So that's also really cool, and it goes off the, like I said, you get to see and hear that stuff the way that you should, and also other people can also hopefully see you then and not be envious, right? Like that girl, felt like others were better than me, right? So for example, when they have that, it's gonna feel like amplified, like they're walking on sunshine, right? I've been dealing with so much just disgusting stuff, and now I get to hear the normal side of stuff, right? I get to hear this stuff talked about properly, right? So for them, you know, and they want to be like you, and they're already on that course, right? So hopefully then they can stay like you, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like a positive, I want to be like them, right? And it's not like they're better than me, because I'm no better than anybody else on the world, right? I'm no greater of a person than anybody else, right? But like, it's like you are kind of that role model. And yeah, so I just kind of thought that was really cool. But anyhow, I'm going to start listening to music and get my playlist around. I'll be back on with you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl List here. So I just made my playlist. It is an hour and 55 minutes. But why did I do that though? Well, it's official that, I just realized and remembered, it's not official yet, but I still have to try to meet my 8-mile by the end of May goal, obviously, that I set at the start of this year. So that's why I made it super, super long, just in case I get to like 6 miles and I'm like, boom, we're just gonna finish this, right? So yeah, so I made it super, super long. I obviously will have a nice new test too, because obviously, you know, it is a little bit later now in the afternoon that my appointment is this time. So obviously I'm going to have to go get something to eat, right? So I'm going to have to be prepared, right, for that stuff, you know, and see how well I can do, right? If I can finish well, you know, with sleep and a little bit less exercise beforehand, right? And maybe not rice, right? So get something else for dinner, right? Maybe get like eggs, right? And like a sub, maybe, you know, and just kind of see, or go to Sheets and get a pizza, right? So there's a couple things I have to kind of think about yet, for after the appointment. But yeah, I definitely feel like I could do the 8 miles today. So I have that playlist set up just in case. And like I said, we'll see how it all pans out, because obviously I'm still having pizza for lunch today. So I won't start that until, I'm probably going to start the oven at 12, right? And then eat it at 12:30. So it'll definitely be out of my digestive system by the time of my appointment. But you guys get the point. So we'll officially see how well I can do today. And then also, I did also just start to think as well and realize that, yes, obviously there is, or that stuff also just comes to you as well, right? So for example, that girl though, she has to go to somebody, right? So she has to go to somebody, she has to reach out with, you know, I'm bothered, right, with this stuff, and obviously, you know, I'm searching for love with it, and then I'm comparing myself to others, which just makes me even impossible to find love on top of it's already impossible to find love, right? So yeah, stuff like that. So that's also kind of cool, right, that the stuff also just kind of comes to you, right? And that's also really, really cool, right? Kind of like I said with me, right? Like, I'm always at the right place at the right time, right? Like, I could have had anybody else, right? The conversation could have went any other way, but it didn't, right? I think that is so cool, guys, and so rewarding. But anyhow, I'll officially go ahead and watch some Pirates highlights. I figured I'll just get caught up on all of them today. And then, yeah, we're officially ready to roll to my own Pirates game, guys. Oh my god. So happy and excited, guys. Super Lush Life. Welcome to a Super Lush Life Summer, Alyssa. So, anyhow, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Melania Trump really knows how to pay just for her.
That's right, Mama.
$300 million.
Yes, she does, Mama. Yep. I heard a lot of guys saying that, you know, we have the hottest first lady, right? Whenever Trump got elected.
She by far was the most beautiful one.
Yep. A lot of people like Michelle Obama. I don't like Michelle. There's just something about black people I just don't like. I'm not physically attracted to them.
And nobody's going to boss Michelle Obama around.
First so heavy, I'm getting over dollars. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Is officially 2:39. I'm officially here at my appointment. It's actually, almost an hour? Yeah, 50 minutes early, guys. Holy cow. So I got some time to kill. I just want to come on and make a video. Yes, obviously I did have just some cheese sticks and then obviously some watermelon juice. So I had 2 whole things of watermelon juice. And then also I had some peanut butter, as you guys saw. And as soon as my pizza was done cooling down for those 5 minutes, I officially did the rest then. I started the tater tots, so I got it warmed up the rest of the way. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Yes, I got the oven and warmed up the rest of the way. And then I put it in the oven, and then, yeah, I got done with my tater tots. I got dressed, and obviously my headphones were done charging. It is 55, it says. It definitely feels like 55. So, totally not sure, though, if it'll be a break the record day. I kind of want it to be, though, and meet that goal, because then once I come back from Pittsburgh Marathon, I have to, because that is my goal, right, by May. So that goal, you know, it was obviously set at New Year's, but you guys will obviously know about it when the time comes, right? So that's kind of one of those things, but that's okay. You know, you can have certain goals where you guys know, like, and I don't have to go over them at the end of the year, right? So yeah, that one obviously you guys will know, but I definitely want to beat it. But it looks like the rain's gonna hold off, so we'll see for sure. I definitely, again, think that I can beat it. So anyhow, guys, officially, like I said, though, go ahead and get going. Work on editing this, and then probably head in around 3, you know. Maybe they'll be able to take me early, you know. So hopefully they get their packages, right, of all the teeth, right? Yeah. So anyhow, guys, definitely be really, really nice, and we'll see how well that I do today. So anyhow, guys, I'll officially get going. Just want to come on and share that. And I did also perfect my playlist too. So you guys will see that, though, in my pre-run celebration video. So definitely very happy and excited. I did also bring my sweatshirt just in case if I decide, you know, because I'd rather be super hot and meet my goal than be like super hot but actually be getting sick at the same time, you know. So obviously I did do that just because you just never know. I really don't want to get sick, you know, a week before marathon weekend. And then I have to double check. Probably tomorrow I'll get all that stuff set in stone. I also did watch some Pirates highlights, you know, like where my race starts, where's the best place that I'm going to park, you know, and all of that stuff. So, and then obviously double check their page and see. I remember there was like burpees, and then there was like a chain pull, right, and all of that stuff. So definitely work on that, you know. Then tomorrow and Thursday, probably, yeah, tomorrow and Thursday, and then Friday will just be like a rest day, or maybe even bang it, like do something on Wednesday and Thursday morning, you know. And then, or I'm sorry, Wednesday all day, and then just Thursday morning. Then I have Thursday the rest of the day, Friday, you know, and then Saturday until it's officially race day. So yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do instead. So definitely be really, really good then to get on there and, you know, just double check all that stuff then. So anyhow, guys, I'll officially get going though, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thank gosh, and think I'm about to explode. No, I think I'm about to run a hell of a good run, guys. But anyhow, yes. So I didn't just watch my video, and yes, I didn't even share about the Pirates highlights. So yes, they did actually really, really good. You know, they definitely, again, could have had, you know, a little bit better pitching at certain parts, and obviously misjudging the ball. That wouldn't have really made or broke that game, but that was Brian Reynolds' pretty much first mistake this year. So that's good, you know, that it's only his first. It's not good that they lost the game because of it, but hey, you know, you can't get stuck on your losses, right? So yes, obviously, that was good. And then obviously O'Neal Cruz is doing well. And then Robert Griffin, is it Robert Griffin? No, Robert Griffin was that football player, right? For Washington. Yeah, RG3. Yeah, they already said RG3, yeah. So no, it wasn't Robert Griffin. It was somebody else, Griffin. Anyhow, so yes, he officially, you know, did really, really good. And then O'Neal Cruz does really, really good, getting the ball just outside. So yeah, other than that, you know, a couple mishaps too, right? With where should the ball be thrown, right? Because that one play, they should have thrown it back to the plate. But instead they threw it to, you know, midfield, right? So that was not cool. But yeah, definitely seemed to be doing really, really well. So yeah, so I'll officially maybe get to actually a couple of them now too, since I got 50 minutes. So I can watch a couple more. But anyhow, guys, I'll officially get going, and here we go. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Obviously, yes, I will definitely probably be doing that after my run. Holy cow, guys, I can already see 8 miles. It's gonna be an insane run, but I can already see it, guys. I can absolutely just, like, vividly, like, running, and boom, 8 miles complete. Anyhow, guys, so officially coming to you guys today now. You guys will obviously see, I might actually include it before, so I'll just watch all these videos, and hopefully there's no additions, but I'll make sure that there's no additions, because I'll include, like, my running playlist and the running results here at the very end. But holy cow, guys, you would not believe it. I officially saw my second favorite out of the job after the So job. So she's just the smidge, like the smallest smidge more quiet this time. But yeah, I was like, oh my god. I was like, wait, oh my gosh. It took me a second to realize that. How have you been, right? So it's definitely a good little reunion, right, to have
the job after the so job number 2, Take Me Back. That was really cool. But yeah, I mean, I'll let you guys hear for yourselves, you know. You can definitely tell she's one of those where, like, it's hard to, like, judge her excitement level, because there's some excitement, but there's some, like, blandness, you know. But that's just the way she is. But you know, I can still get along with those people really, really well, even though I prefer, right, the extremely outgoing, extroverted, right, kind of people like me. So yeah, that's definitely really, really fun, guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to go get 8 miles here. I just want to come on and share. What a coincidence, right? That's insane, guys. So, too bad today ends at Wednesday, or it'd be the wildest Wednesday of the year, right? Because you guys remember last year, right? After the dentist, right? It was the wildest Wednesday because I had to wait, and then there's 2 life flights, and it was the exact same weather, you know? So, yeah, and actually the exact same location that I'm running at today as last time. So that's insane. But again, from what I see, I don't see life flight way out in the distance or anywhere over there. So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, I'll officially get going. I'm super happy and excited. I didn't decide to eat anything, so see how well you know, the vegetation, I've been on vegetation kick, no, digestion, there we go. See how well the digestion does for me. So obviously it has been almost 3 hours since ingestion. Yeah, ingestion and digestion. Well, digestion all basically starts right after you eat it, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it has to go through all your intestines, but the second it reaches your intestines, it's starting digesting, right? So, yeah. So, anyhow, guys, it's been about 3 hours, so we'll see if I can get all 8. And who knows, maybe even when I'm done, I'll realize that I broke my record. Because I didn't even know that I broke my record last time until I was done, because it doesn't say, like, congratulations, like, right then and there. Like, you have to actually end the workout, you know? So, it doesn't do that. Just in case anybody was ever curious, you know, does it do that? You know, I don't think that would be a turn off, right, for somebody not to buy one. But yeah, it definitely doesn't do it for some unknown reason. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially gonna meander down a little bit more water here, as you guys can you guys see how full it is? No, wait. Anyhow, it's like right here. Yeah, you guys can't, that's weird. I can see it through here. But anyhow, so yeah, I'll officially meander the rest, a little bit more of this down, and then yeah, we'll get to see if I can do 8 miles today. So time for a reunion, right? Because I'm going back to Pittsburgh Marathon. It's been 2 years, right? 2 years Tuesday, right? I did, no, not 2 more miles, just 1 more mile. Then I had, well, actually, it also just 1 year since, yeah. Because if I saw anybody now from the so job, right, so the job after the so job, well, then what about the year before that? Then it would probably be a 2 year, like, oh my god, right? So, anyhow, guys, we'll officially get going, though. We'll see how well I do. So, anyhow, I'll talk to you guys soon. Can't waste time, guys, so just give it a moment indeed. Holy cow, guys, look at this. I was just getting done walking from my 8-mile run. Yes, guys, I literally just did 8 miles. I am so elated with my time. Holy cow. Jeez, let's get those off. Anyhow, guys, look. And I was walking up here to get a photo, right? It's been actually a long time since I've taken a photo off this post. And look, guys, a bird egg check. Pennsylvania edition. Let's look down in there. Let's see what it is. This is good, guys. Here we go. Is there anything down in there? I can't see anything from here. But anyhow, guys, I did absolutely amazing, guys. I literally ran at the very ending there. It was Never Forget You. And it was towards the, like, very ending. Like, really, like, I can't, right? Like, the meaning of the song, right? So, where they really, really sing it. So, yes, I literally went full throttle ahead right there. And I made it right at the very end of that. So I was very happy and excited. Holy cow, guys. I did have to take just a little bit of a break at mile, like right before mile 7. It was between, what was it between?
Oh, right towards the ending there, where then who's the guy in that song? Bad Things? I can't remember. Anyhow, yes. Then he sings his part, and then up until between the sheets. That's what it is. So right from there to there, I have to figure out how much. Wait. No, because that's Camilo Cabello's song. Give me 1 second to put you guys down here. Alright guys, I cannot seem to get you guys straight. So, anyhow, this will be my little pose this time. I really like these too, because, you know, you can really get one of those, like, really cool, like, you know, like your sneakers stand out kind of poses, and you can really go like this, you know? And I don't know, something about just, like, standing at the edge of a pool, right, about to fall in, with, like, white and pink sneakers. There's just something about it that's super nice. And you guys can see more chafing. Girl issues. Guys, and that's even down past. That's insane. I have to put some Vanny cream on. Even, whoa, whoa. Be careful of this. Yeah, even up to there. Whoa. Guys, I need to watch that pose. But yes, holy cow, guys, that was freaking amazing, guys. I'm very happy and excited with that running. See, like I said, I can't seem to get it. Yeah. Well, anyhow, guys, that was good enough. But holy cow, guys, that was freaking fun. Whew! And literally, I didn't start to feel like really slow, like I should really stop until like mile like 7, you know. So that was good. It was pretty much shortly after I was done here, because shortly after, at the ending of Bad Things, obviously was mile 7, so minus the break. So I would have probably been at like 7.1 at the end of it, but then, like I said, I'll have to figure out the number of minutes that part of the song is, and then just really add it on to my time, because technically it should be added on, and actually not technically, it should be added on. But holy cow, guys, that was freaking amazing. Whew. So if I would have had my water, I mean, I could only imagine of how far I would have went, because I would have just went, oh my god, I would have, oh my, and more energy too, right? So this is really good to know, though, you know, knowing that it was, what, a good 4 hours? Yeah, because 8, right around 1. So to be able to do 8 miles, guys, 8 miles, hang on, not 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like probably 4:20 I started my run. Yeah, because it's just now shortly like 5:40, and obviously the run was like a mile or an hour and 20. So holy cow, guys, that was insane. And I also beat my fastest 10K time by, I don't know actually by how much. It's probably by a good couple minutes. It said 1 hour and 2, which is freaking amazing, guys. That means that I'm cutting down 10 minutes. So where I was whenever it says 6 miles, or well, shortly after, you know, the 10K time, because 6.1 and then 6.55 is half of a half marathon, right? So 8 is pretty close, but regardless, you know, so you're basically at 7 where you used to be at 6, which is freaking amazing, guys. Whew! And this is great. Like, I'm not even tired, right? Like, I'm able to focus and articulate my sentences well. Like, it used to be like I would like scatter things around, right? Now I'm just like not even tired. I'm just casually just walking and chilling, obviously in the middle of the road, almost out here in the middle of the road, right? All right, guys, so anyhow, like I said, though, it was freaking an absolute amazingly good run, and I'm very happy and excited to, you know, just be able to not be extremely worn out, be just able to chill and walk, right? Like, this is great, guys. And then officially, like I said, to end that towards the end, where I can't hide my connection with you, right? Like, really just all out right there at the end. Whew! And I'm still not even tired, right? I mean, guys, this is just amazing. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially gonna head though and get going and get home. And then I'll probably, definitely get a shower. This hair is icky. It definitely can be shampooed and conditioned. Last night I just purple shampooed it. But tonight we'll definitely need to shampoo and conditioner it for sure. So, holy cow, guys. Still, though, just very elated and very happy and excited. I could just keep going on and say how happy and excited I am, because it won't probably be enough, because this is definitely deserving of some praise, guys. 8 freaking miles, all that time after ingestion, right? Nothing beforehand. Obviously only one water break, right? Like, guys, this is freaking good. But anyhow, I'll officially get going. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now, pretty soon, before you know it, we'll obviously have to wait, time to wait Tuesday as well, while it's time to get the 250, right, in order and ready. Obviously, as you guys know, right, and as you guys saw with the tracking and everything, it'll probably be a little bit yet, about the middle of May here. But anyhow, I wanted to come on and also share, speaking of gram interruptions, just at the right time during the buff stuff video. So, for Sunday, so much buff stuff, right? So, also the starting of my anthem, right? No matter what you say about love, I keep coming back for more. That also kind of goes off what I had said in that video. So, also wanted to come on and share that. And also, well, no, actually, I'll just include that in words in the back earlier in the video, actually, yeah. So I can, get around here and get my shower and all of that. So anyhow, guys, and then I'll officially add in the segment of, the brief little talk, right? So that was really, really cool, to, again, have like a full reunion. That was just insane. So anyhow, guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I'll obviously finish tonight then, watching more Pirates highlights and stuff like that. So anyhow, guys, thank you again for watching today's video. Very happy and excited. And then here in just a couple seconds, you guys will see my playlist for today. And it might actually be a really, really good, close to a half marathon playlist, honestly. And, I did really, really crazy, because I basically had those first 4 miles where I basically went all out. And so I basically went all out until about mile 4.5, really, honestly, because of the songs. So that was a really, really good, rewarding feeling, right? To be able to have all of those songs that, are faster, right? And you feel them, right, too, right? Because they're fast, right? So being able to keep all of that, to get up to like 4 miles fast. Like even like last year, right around my birthday and the end of the summer, right? I had to get to like, I had to sometimes even have like a slower paced song at like 30 minutes, So to be able to get all that, further along, that's amazing. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead now and get my shower. And yeah, then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll come up with some good stuff tomorrow. So yeah, anyhow, talk to you guys tomorrow.
A week probably before I started here. Oh, nice. When did you start here? I gotta take out my. You're alright. I started March. The end of March. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't even remember you talking about going. Is that where you went? Yep. Nice. on anywhere this year?
No, I want to. I might, but we'll see. I want to go on a trip so bad.
Yeah. Did you go to Knoebels at all?
Yeah, I went to Knoebels
Last year?
over the summer, yeah.
Yeah. I still really like that sweatshirt. I haven't ever
Yeah.
found anything similar, you know, like,
Yeah.
because even like at Clearwater, they didn't have any souvenirs that were like that orange, purple sherbet. It's definitely nice.
Yeah, I love that sweatshirt.
It is. I'm jealous of it. Yeah.
It's just two of them. They're gonna go by your back. Like that. Have you been having any problems or issues with your teeth?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they've been working
I'll
good.
process these and then someone will be right in for you.
Okay, awesome.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, great. How are you?
Good.
A lot of fun in Florida.
Did you have fun?
Oh my gosh.
You know Carlin. Did you work with her? Yeah.
Wait.
You're doing great, though. You know how loud we are, so she's just a tad quiet. Compared to us. But she'll come around.
So there you guys heard it. She even said it too. She is a little bit more quiet, but hey, that's okay, you know. So anyhow, yes. And since she obviously left the job after the show job, right? I can just like it's okay to have her name on there, right? So yeah. Especially since you know I never showed her face at all or any part of her face or anything, right? That is could be used as an identifying factor, right? You know, obviously, if you do that stuff, right, obviously, then you can't give any inkling into the name, right? Like I had said with my standout video and stuff like that, right? So, yes, obviously, since I have never showed anything, and now that I definitely did that, I can't do that either. Same with the I'm pregnant one, right? So, I said that I went through, right, well, the convenience store or the fast food chain, right, location, obviously, and talk to her. So because I said that, I can't ever show her voice, right? I can't ever say her name, right? Stuff like that. Basic, decent respect, right? So yes. Anyhow, and then also I did just take some pictures of my, yes, for whenever, because I probably should have shared at least a little bit with you guys. She's like, so where do you go? Remember, right? She asked me, and I was like, oh, this is where I go, right? So yeah, anyhow, guys, yes. Anyhow, I'll officially go ahead and get going. I'll add that in. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she didn't say anything. Well, I think she did say, I'll add it out. Because I said, when did you leave, right? The job after the show job, right? What's the name of that? Well, I said the name, right? So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and edit that out. And then I'll include all my photos and get this charging. And, yeah, officially get this produced. Here we go.